And I made this point in a recent talk, but I think it's useful to share here, which is most of the scale that technology is obsessed with is scale in space, right? Oh, we distributed everywhere in the world, or monetary scale. Oh, we are doing billions in top line
Sure.
this year, right? But the type of scale that society has not been good at recently is scale in time, right? Goals that we want to pursue for 4 generations.
I
We
see.
don't have many of those recently. Now, look, there's many indigenous cultures and many earlier, cultures where just stuff took longer to do, right? Like pyramids weren't built in 1 generation. A lot of things weren't built in 1 generation. So
Yeah.
like we certainly are a civilization that's capable of doing multi-generational goals. We just haven't touched one for a while. And it's now time for us to actually rebuild the scale skill in time. But the scale skill in time is actually more of a cultural skill. So to give you a sense of things like, I work with a bunch of, environmental and social entrepreneurs, and I was doing a bunch of work in a lot of communities in the developing world, and I was at some stuff in Latin America, and they had this whole series that was called Fuck Up Nights. And it was basically just entrepreneurs getting up, and there'd be like 3 speakers in a fuck up night.
Yep.
But they wouldn't talk about their huge win and here's how we got the funding and here's why the exit. They would just talk about one of their biggest fuck ups.
Yeah.
And it just created such an honest and connected sense of community in that entrepreneur group, right? Because the people that are going up there are talking about their biggest fuck up,
Yeah.
but we also know that all 3 of them have had some great successes too. But by leading with the fuck ups, they were basically kind of creating a cultural moment. And this was like a whole series. It's like once a month. It would happen like kind of over a happy hour type setting. People would talk about their biggest fuck ups. And it like created this enormous kind of momentum in that entrepreneurial community.
Yeah.